Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Pride everyone. It is officially Pride month and I wanted to show you a Pride makeup look that you could create for this month or just anytime you really want to. It's going to be super fun and colourful and it's all about the eyes today. But there's no point me sitting around here and talking about it. I might as well show you what I'm going to create. But before I do, remember to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video and to subscribe to my channel to see more of me, makeup tutorials and just a load of fun really. But without further ado, let's get on into the video. So, as you can see, I've already done my brows and I've prepped my eyelid space. I've prepped my eyelids using the Peel Away base in the shade 0.5. The reason I've done all of this today is I want to get onto the Pride look, as that's what you hear about and that's what you probably care about. So I'm going to cut out the other bits of the tutorial that you already know or it's about preference. So you could do your brows however you want and prep your eyelids and then let's go. But if you did want any more detail on this, you can just ask any questions in the comments or let me know next time. So then in the next video I post, I can include all of this if you want to keep it in. But let's get to it. That was very loud. Okay, so we're going to use tape to create a wing look, which we can, it's like a stencil for us to make this a little easier. So let's take some tape. I think there is some like proper makeup tape, but this is just normal tape as it works, it's good enough. And then we want to align that tape with the lower lash line without sticking our eyelashes down to our skin. And then push that on. That will be our stencil for the wing. And then we do the same on the other eye. The thing I wanted to mention when doing this, you want to make sure that the tape goes high enough up, probably like over your brow, so then you don't have any like bits of eyeshadow that like fall out over the edge, if you get what I mean. But now we've got it on, we can jump right to it. So we are going to be creating some wing liner using the colours of the Pride flag, and the palette which I have chosen to do this today is the Be Perfect Carnival 3 palette by Witch's Love Tatty, because I never say that bit, but Stacey Marie makeup artist. So let's open her up, and of course we're going to start with red. So we are going to go in with this red shade here called Blaze. For this look I'm going to be using the same brush just to keep it easy and simple, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M506 brush. See, it's very little and fluffy, perfect for this. So let's pick up that Blaze colour and tap off the excess. And what we are going to do, we're going to start the wing from the inner corner going outwards. This is a bit where it might get a bit messy because it's not going to look like a wing at the moment because we're going to neaten it up afterwards. So we are just going to place some red in that inner corner, just like so. And while we've got on the brush, might as well do the other eye at the same time. So this step is all about just getting the colour on there. Then the next step will be about making it defined and smoking out the wing. Now I'm just going to wipe the product off, which I have on there for our next colour. And can you guess what it is? Next we're going to go in with the orange shade, and I'm going to be using this shade here called Mango. See, this palette is perfect. It has every colour. I guess the only colour it doesn't really have is yellow, because I think this yellow is a little bit orangey, but we can make it work. Now I've got that colour, we're going to place it right next to the red and then slightly over the red as well, just so that they blend in together. And then the exact same on the other eye. The next colour we're going in with yellow, so again cleaning off the brush and then picking up your yellow shade. I like to pick up a lot of pigment and then not tap off the excess, and then the colour really hits you in the face. So now we just place that on top of the orange slightly and next to it, just like so. While I'm here, I ought to mention that this is my second Pride look. I did one last year. Last year it was all about the underbags trend, when you like enhance your under eyes, like covering up your bags with colour. So that was the look I did last year. I'll link that video down in the description if you do want to check it out. Right now this is looking super fiery and I quite like it. Next is green, and I'm going to go for this green here called Tropics. Remember to wipe off your brush in between and pick up loads of colour. And then again slightly over the yellow and in the next space, and this is where we're starting to use that tape. So just rub it along, as simple as that. and exactly the same on the other eye. Two more colors today, and I'm gonna go in with blue first. And I'm not sure which one I want to use, but I think I'm gonna go with this one here called Lagoon. It's a bit of a lighter blue than the dark one, and it fits with the shades that I already have on in my eyes. And then again, slightly over the green, and then in the gap. I always never leave enough space for these last colors, so learn from my mistakes and make sure you have enough space for them. But it is a stunning color. Lastly is purple, and I'm going to go in with the shade called Grape today. Can you see why this palette's perfect? Every color in the rainbow. If you don't have it, you need it. So again, over the blue and in the corner. This is why you need the tape high up as well, because we are extending slightly over the eye, as you can see. And I have gone a bit outside the tape, but that doesn't matter because we haven't done our base makeup yet. So I'm actually going to go back and add to the green shade, as I have hooded eyes and you can't see the wing fully. So I'm just going to add that green next to the blue. So then when my eyes are open, you can still see the wing. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of blue as well, because I'm slowly covering up that green, just like so. And then you can super see that large wing when my eye is open, as well as closed. Now it is cleanup time. Now we are going to make it a super defined, sharp wing. To do this, I'm going to be using some Q-tips, and I'm going to be using the P. Louise Cut Carver. Basically, it's like a Vaseline. You put it over the top where you want to remove your makeup and then wipe it away, and it works just like that. You could use cleanser balm, micellar water, whatever works for you. So I'm going to pick up some of the balm. So the Q-tip is now coated on the balm, and I'm just going to define or draw where I want my wing. So this is up to you, but I'm just gonna sharpen it up, like if I would have a black wing when I draw it on with a pen. So I apply the product and then I slowly wipe it away, and as you can see, it just super defines it. Don't worry, if we wipe away the base that we already had earlier, we will apply more in a minute. Then I'm also going to take away this part underneath as well. Now one eye is done, the satisfying removal of the tape, and ta-da! So obviously I need to clean up a bit here, but look how snatched that is. I'm going to do the other eye quickly, and then what I'll do, I'll show you how we can clean up the extra eyelid space we have. And there is our super colourful wing all done. Now, going back to the P. Louise base, I'm going to apply some on the back of my hand. I'm taking a flat brush, I'm just going to pick up some of that product, and this is where I think it gets a little tricky, because we're going to apply it to the lid in that space where we've just carved out. So take your time, so then it looks super smooth, and we haven't just got a vein, or I haven't just got a veiny eyelid on top of this wing. Just stamp and blend. See, there's one eye done, and I'm just going to leave it to dry down slowly and then pack a shadow on afterwards to make it more matte and a seamless blend. Sorry, I'm like down here and hunched because I'm concentrating. So as you can see, I just draw a line with the very tip of the brush because it's super like fine. I'm taking an end of a beauty blender. I'm now just going to bounce over the product to get any excess product I've put on. Now taking a shade of eyeshadow that is close to your skin tone, we're just going to push it over that P. Louise product we just pushed down. So I've taken this colour on a really small brush. We're just going to push it in, making it super matte. This will also help for the next step. Now we are going to be applying the exact same colours on the top bit of the eye, as there's a lot of space. I want more colour. This is Pride. We're going to show our colourful selves. So let's get to it. Instead of going red to purple, we are going to go from purple to red this time. In the same palette, I'm taking an angle brush and I'm going for the exact same colours but reverse. So first is grape, and we are going to have, I'm not sure what kind of style I want it or what shape I want the eyeliner yet, so we're going to start in the inner corner and apply that purple. A really light hand to stencil it on, and then a bit more heavier to get the colour. Now let's apply the blue, again with the same process of slightly over the purple, but by the side as well. I notice I can't talk when I do it because I'm using my mouth or like my chin as a stabilizer. So like so. Also, we don't want to have too much product on the brush because we don't want a load of fallout on the eyelids underneath. So this time you do want to tap off the excess. So now I've got the green, so slightly over the blue, and then follow it along. I'm really loving this so much. I just love the shape that's slowly formulating. They're slightly different, but we can work with that. Next is yellow. So let's apply it over the green and then on its own. So the reason I apply it over the previous shade is so I can get that blend, because these colors mix as in a rainbow, if you know what I mean. Now we're gonna have to slowly bring the arc down because I'm running out of space upwards, but we've only got 2 colors left. So first is orange. Apply that. We're gonna slowly meet the wing we've already got on, but maybe just slightly miss it. So there's a tiny gap in between them. Right, and let's get on with that red shade just on the corner. See, there's a gap in one but not the other, so I think might have to extend that purple shade on this eye so they do kind of meet. I really do like this inner corner gap that I have going, so I might just enhance it a little bit. So I'm grabbing some P. Louise base on a Q-tip this time, and then I'm just cleaning up that area so it's super defined. I'm doing it on both eyes. Okay, I can't believe we're almost done with the look. So what I'm gonna do my entire base makeup routine, then we can come back, add in maybe some color to the under eye, and then some lashes just to tie this look together. So I'll be back in a jiffy. And my base makeup is done. Let me know if you have any questions on it, but let's add to this eye. So as you can see, the red is kind of coming down and smoking into it, and I like it. But let's add more because it kind of looks messy right now. Let's take some of that red again called Blaze, and we're just going to define that inner corner. So you know where you would usually put inner corner highlights? I'm going to do that with the red instead and slowly bring it down on the water duct in the middle of it, just like that. There is a lot of color going on this eye look, so I think adding a bit of a white eyeliner to the waterline will just make it pop. So let's try that. I'm just gonna add some directly into my waterline. There we go. I think it looks good. But I always say the look really comes together when we apply some mascara. So let's do exactly that. So I'm going to be applying some Sephora Big by Definition mascara, shall I say. So let's coat it on those lashes without messing up the eyeshadow, because sometimes I rush mascara and then I just get it everywhere. Oh, I feel like the black just defines it even better. Let's apply some more to the other eye. I think I'm going to leave my lower lashes as I don't want to make the white eyeliner I've applied underneath muddy or messy or a bit panda-eye. Basically, all that's left to do now is to apply some lashes. I'm going to apply some Ardell Wispy lashes. Then I'm going to apply a nude lip because I don't want to take away from this awesome eye look. So let me do that, and then we can review the finished look. And here is the finished makeup look. So as you can see, applied some lashes, created a nude lip, and after applying lashes, I thought this makeup look did need some lower mascara, so I did that as well. And then obviously I set it all with a dewy finish setting spray as I want to be glowing. Let me know what you think of this makeup look in the comments, and if you have any questions of how I created it. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're still here, I'm pretty sure you did, so what are you waiting for? Also, remember to subscribe to my channel to see more of me, makeup tutorials, and a lot of fun. But anyway, I wanted to thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It really does mean so much to me, and I will see you in my next one next week. Bye guys!